The Mate 20 Lite is weirdly the first of Huawei's new Mate 20 smartphone family to break into daylight. There's still no sign of the standard Mate 20 or the Mate 20 Pro. That said, the Mate 20 Lite still offers a full-service Emotion UI experience and some pretty solid specs, including two dual-lens cameras. Bonkers. I've spent over 24 hours so far with Mate 20 Lite using it as my full-time smartphone, and here is my initial love and hate list just so you know how I'm getting on. And for more on the Mate 20 Lite and the latest and greatest mobile tech, don't forget to give that subscribe button a bloody good poke. Cheers. First up, I love how the Huawei Mate 20 Lite is impressively light and comfortable to wield for a 6.3-inch device at least. It definitely rivals the likes of the Oppo Find X. Those curvy corners make it a really nice fit in the palm, and one-handed help is also on offer as well when absolutely needed. So like a lot of modern mobiles, you get that lovely blend of comfort but also a nice spacious screen. On the flip side, I'm not massively sold on the design just yet. Frankly, the Huawei Mate 20 Lite looks like a much cheaper handset. I mean, the Honor 10 is roughly the same asking price, and that sports a funky disco back which is absolutely dazzling, but in a good way, not a oh Christ I'm blind kind of way. And the Alcatel 5 as well, which is almost half the cost of the Mate 20 Lite, also looks a bit more sleek. I've got to admit, I am kind of digging the symmetrical finish on the back, even though that's ruined by the bloody flash, the little git. But those jutting lenses do feel kind of out of place, reminiscent of more budget blowers. To be fair, if that's the sacrifice to achieve a slim finish, then fair enough. But overall, this basically looks like another Huawei mid-range phone. And let's face it, along with the Honor phones, we've had quite a few of these in 2018 so far. Back on the love side, as usual, Huawei has delivered a crisp and colourful IPS display that stretches almost completely edge to edge. That full view moniker is definitely no lie. Of course, you do have a notch dangling there up top, but you can hide it away in the display settings if you're particularly offended by the wee bugger. Movies and shows all look ruddy marvellous, both detail packed and surprisingly vibrant as well for a non-AMOLED panel. Back to hate, and unfortunately for some weird reason, the Mate 20 Lite actively blocks Antutu in Geekbench, so I can't actually benchmark this thing. So far, touch wood, it seems like reasonably slick performance. I've seen a few little stammers and stutters here, especially when split screen or trying to do anything fancy like that. Luckily, PubG runs fine on medium detail settings, albeit with the odd little stammer here and there, but it's still perfectly playable and looks pretty good too. Now on the back of the Mate 20 Lite you will find a really good fingerprint sensor. Once again, it's slightly indented so it's nice and easy to find and super responsive. But Huawei has also backed this up with an excellent facial recognition system too. It's not quite on par with the likes of the P20 Pro and the OnePlus 6 of course, which are more expensive smartphones, but it is still quick and dependable as long as you're not in a pitch black room. Basically, between the fingerprint sensor and the face recognition, you won't waste any time unlocking this handset, and when you pick up your phone roughly every 23 seconds throughout the day like I do, that's definitely a very important feature. Back on the hate side, and I haven't quite spent long enough with the Mate 20 Lite's camera to make a proper decision on whether it's actually any good. Stay tuned for my full camera review over on Rukombu though. However, what I can say definitively with 100% confidence is that this Qmoji nonsense definitely has to go. Just kill it with fire or a big stick or a motherfucking chainsaw, just make it die already. And now I am a scary robot. Kill me! Kill me! Anyway, back on the love side, and the Mate 20 Lite seems to provide some pretty solid battery life. Using this phone relentlessly, I still seem to get a full day of use from that 3750 mAh cell. Even a full PubG match only took it down around 6%, and that was with the Game Sweep performance boost activated as well. And of course you also get quick charge support, so as long as you use the Huawei charger, you'll get it mostly powered up in just an hour. But when all's said and done, the Huawei Mate 20 Lite doesn't really have any killer features that make it an essential purchase. From the first day of use, I can definitely say it's a solid all-round smartphone, but there's nothing here that hasn't already been seen on previous Huawei and Honor handsets. The likes of the AI shopping mode doesn't really seem to work more often than not, and the rest of the Emotion UI experience is basically what you get on other handsets. So at this early juncture, I'd probably say maybe just grab yourself the Honor Play or the Honor 10 or something instead, and if you are waiting for a Huawei Mate 20 handset, wait for the standard one or the Pro edition. And that right there is my Mate 20 love or hate list after just 24 hours of using it as my full-time smartphone. Stay tuned for my in-depth review over on Rukombu, where you'll also see the full camera review and everything else as well. And as I said before, don't forget to hit subscribe for more on the latest and greatest tech. Cheers, love you, bye!